Hey, what's up, guys? It's Pillowking here, back with another video. I have Garrett here. He actually was one of our top 4 people in our tournament. What's up, Garrett? How you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. For this tournament, I played Invoked Dogmatika.
Hmm.
I picked the deck just because it was the deck I felt most comfortable with. I felt that it was the most forgiving in terms of misplays, and really just allowed me to take full advantage of all the cards and perform the best. So yeah.
Okay, well then, yeah. So just go through it. Tell us, the cards you chose, why you chose them, all that good stuff.
All right, so first off, we have 3 Alistair, very standard. Next up, we have for hand traps, I played a total of 8 hand traps, being the 3 Ash, 2 Bell, and 3 Imperm. Ash is just a good, general hits a lot of different rogue decks. But I didn't really know what the matchups were going to be for this type of event because it was on the smaller side, so I felt like Ash was a very solid pick. As well as same thing with Imperm. And Bell is actually, it hits a lot of different things this format, especially in the mirror match. It can hit Nadir's Servant because Nadir's Servant can add from Grave, which is like insane because it's basically just a second Ash against it, which is very good. And then I also, for the Dogmatika cards, I have 1 Ashian.
Why? Why do you play that card? You need to explain that.
So I was very much debating cutting it, but in terms of like the grindier matchups, because this can add back punishment. And so it can get you just that extra piece of interruption. So you can, for example, if you have the Ashian, you can recur back the punishment. And then you can, for example, if you sent an Ash Dragon for the Ecclesia in the end phase, you can then get another Fleur, so you're getting 2 pieces of interaction for the following turn, as opposed to the 1 that you would normally get with Ecclesia. So it just adds a little bit better grind. You can just do a little bit more. Again, very, very much cuttable, but I just thought it came up a few times in testing and was pretty good, so I kept it in there.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Next up, 2 Fleur and 2 Maximus. You play 2 Maximus because you're playing Desires, and you don't want to banish it because Maximus is one hell of a card.
Yeah.
Obviously, turn 1, setting up being able to send both App Cologne and the Ash Dragon to both get a search or a special on the end phase. As well as setting up a window on your opponent's turn. And then even after that, if they don't get it off the board, then it can always send Entis to get some extra pops, and it's just a really good card in general. Next up, 2 Invocation. You don't really want to open Invocation because it doesn't do much on its own, and it's really not worth playing the 3 to open up to open up both Invocation and Alistair in the case that your Alistair gets interrupted.
Yeah.
And then we have 3 Meltdown, pretty standard, and of course 3 Nadir Servant. This card is insane. 3 Pot of Desires to help consistency in the deck, as well as 1 Terraforming, 3 Punishment, and then Ice Dragon's Prison. This card is, in my opinion, one of the best trap cards that has ever been printed, and one of the best cards in this format. It's just able to hit so much. Banishing in general is very impactful. Graveyard Interruption is also great. It is an out to Dragoon, which is a very big card in this format, and it really just hits like pretty much every single one of the top decks. It can help you break boards. It can help you prevent your opponent from comboing off. So this card is just insane. Like I said before, 3 Imperm for the hand traps, Schism again for the window lock, and 2 Strike. This Strike is just a very impactful card. It can negating summons and negating effects. It is just can help you a lot, preventing your opponent from playing, which is what this deck mainly aims to do.
Okay, that's fair.
And then for the extra deck, again, it's pretty standard. The App Cologne, App Cologne and Winda, again setting up that turn 1 window lock. 3 Entis. We have 5-headed.
5-headed dragon. I need to see how you're fusion summoning this. Oh, punishment. Of course. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So he just has a really big attack, and it actually came up in the tournament when I was playing. I was playing against a hero player, and he had a plasma on field. And when I activated punishment targeting the plasma, he chained the Honest Neos to boost it up to like I think it's like 4,400 attack.
Jesus.
And because I was debating that there's the other there's the Roid fusion monster that has 4K attack that I was debating playing, because that actually can do stuff when sent to grave. But I was like, oh, I'll go for the extra attack because the Roid didn't do much, and it actually ended up mattering and winning me that match against the hero player. So
okay, that's good.
yeah. Then 2 Mechaba and a Purgatrio. Again, you're not too invested in the Invoked package, so you don't need more than 2 Mechaba. And Purgatrio is also amazing at breaking boards. It can just attack over all your opponent's stuff. 3 Ash Dragon, Cyber Dragon Nova. This could probably be cut. It's really just for the mirror match. Because Dogmatika is pretty prevalent, and especially now, a lot of the builds have been shifting over to the Maximus builds as opposed to the ones that they're playing earlier with just punishment. And then for the invoked cards, we have Almirage and Artemis to go into Mechaba and Purgatrio.
Okay, that's fair.
It's the extra. And one thing, I would not recommend playing Artemis over Secure Guard Nut. This was a rather last-minute change that I made for pretty much no reason. Just the card came out, I was like, oh, I'll play it. But it prevents you from. It could sometimes prevent you from comboing because you won't have the Almirage Engrave for the Maximus summon. So definitely play Secure Guard Nut over this one. That was not a correct choice on my part for this event.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Any shoutouts? Anything like that?
So I guess the biggest shout out I would say is to Crusadia Duelist, who very much helped me put this deck together. A lot of these a lot of the ideas in this build came from him, especially the 5-headed dragon, which again helped out a lot. So yeah, shout out to him, and I think that's about it. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I was happy to have you on the channel. Hopefully we see you again, and take it easy.
Yeah, thank you.